The greatest cause of atheism in the world today is Christians who acknowledge Jesus with their lips and deny him by their lifestyle. But I don't believe that's the only thing that affects how people view Christians. So I want to talk about something else. The power of the tongue. If any of you kids grew up, or any people grew up watching VeggieTales, there's a VeggieTales movie that's all about Larry Boy and his battle against the rumor weed. And this all starts from this little plant, this little weed, starting rumor after rumor and growing in size because people would expand that rumor or they would just share the rumor. And I feel like in a Christian world today, we have set standards on people that have allowed us to use prayer as a way to spread a rumor or a way to spread discord. And not intentionally, but when we ask for prayer, then somebody wants to know why the family needs prayer. And then it just gets into this rumor weed of unchecked facts. And I feel like that causes a lot of people pain. And then we get into more times where Christians use information they've learned against other people, or they spread it. Maybe not intentionally, but they do. And if we're to be light and salt and light to the world, how can we add seasoning and how can we add flavor and hope to this world if we are just adding weeds to the soup? Know what I mean? When I talk about seasoning, I'm talking about like paprika and salt and pepper and cayenne pepper and all these other flavors. And we also add a little bit of rumor in there and we dull the soup. I think today's generation is more affected by rumor and hurt from the church's rumors than what Brennan said when he said that the greatest cause of atheism in the world today is Christians who acknowledge Jesus with their lips and deny him by their lifestyle. Although one could say that when you spread rumors and lies about people, you are doing just that. You are hurting people enough to show them that you're one way in church and then you're another way outside of the church walls. So as Christians, I think the biggest challenge we have is how do we influence our world with not becoming part of the world, part of the rumor, part of all these things. And again, I'm talking about a subject that hits me right between the eyes because there's been a lot of things said about me and have been misconstrued. There's fact in them, but the facts aren't the whole truth. The fact is partial truths, and partial truths are what we run with. I have never turned away from the church because I believe that people are fallible. God is not. So yes, I have issue with people in the church, but I don't have issue with the church. And I don't believe I'm the only Christian who has felt this. I don't believe I'm the only Christian who has struggled with walking away completely or staying. I think I'm one of the few Christian of my generation who have stayed rather than walked away and chosen a life of outside the church walls, outside the church influence. But when it comes to faith, it's not just trusting what the church says. It's walking a personal lifestyle with faith. Maybe integrated with what your church says, but it has to be personal. And I think that's where kids get it wrong, or young adults get it wrong, is they cling to every word. And then when that word fails them from that church, they abandon all Christianity itself because that church hurt them, not Christianity. yeah, these are my thoughts for the day. I hope you all have a great day. It's muggy right now, kind of overcast, but may your spirits be shining bright, even in the overcast weather. May you find the light in the darkness. I hope sometimes in my YouTube videos help shine light in your darkest hours. Love you all.